Hi, everybody. Probably recognize that song, Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. It's called Time, the iconic album from 1972-73, Dark Side of the Moon, establishing Pink Floyd as a major tour de force in rock and roll. Here at the SPI Group and Plaintiffs MSA and Lien Solution, the year 2021 is the year of time, and how we are the trial lawyers' mechanism as their time machine to help you create more time in your practice and save time for you and your staff in outsourcing some of the mundane tasks that may be bogging you down. Let me turn this off. So in my first email and video just a week ago talking about time, and I related it to the Time Machine, famous movie. This week, I'm bringing in Pink Floyd to help me make a point. The year 2020 is behind us, the year of COVID. Whether you're a single practitioner or a member of a large group of trial lawyers, things have probably changed. You may still be working remotely. You may have had to let staff go. You may be rearranging staff to be more efficient, since it seems that it's harder and harder to get things done in this new normal. So one of the things I mentioned in our last video email was also that we had done a survey and asked trial lawyers what was the biggest issue facing them in their practice. And amazingly, it wasn't COVID. There were a lot of answers, but the overwhelming answer was time, not having enough time to do everything needed to be done. Well, in keeping with that, no less than the ABA, the American Bar Association, in their materials, they advise that competent representation of plaintiffs requires considering the tax implications of any settlement, and that a plaintiff attorney must also ensure his client is informed about the options of structured settlements, trusts, and the effect of judgment or settlement on the client's public benefits eligibility, meaning Medicare, Medicaid. So what have we done in this regard? Well, we've created a tool called the Trial Lawyer Protection Packet. And at the bottom of this email, you'll see a link where you can order your copy of this. Well, what I have done with my co-authors, Jeremy Babner, tax attorney, and John Canty, noted Medicare expert nationally, is that we've created a 21-page document that will do this for you. Since the ABA says it's your job to get your clients informed consent about the issues of tax, structured settlements and trusts, and Medicare and Medicaid, and entering into that kind of a conversation with a client or a prospective client could chew up a major chunk of your day, a half hour, an hour. You may have gotten off down the Medicare rabbit hole by itself and chewed up a good chunk of time trying to explain that to a client, and then come away thinking, wow, I hope I did that right, and I hope I touched all the appropriate bases. So what our trial lawyer protection packet does is you can use our package to inform your client, let them read the material so that now they are informed. Also, it informs them that that your scope of representation does not include advice on tax, structured settlements, and other financial instruments, trusts, nor Medicare, Medicaid, or any of the rest of it. So that when the time comes, if any of those things are factoring into your client's settlement or judgment, now you've already disclosed to them that that's not your area of practice. You've gotten their informed consent that they may have to retain additional experts to advise in those important areas. All of this designed to save you and your staff potentially hours of time. Now, speaking of hours of time, I and my 3 authors have over 100 hours in constructing these documents and vetting them through nationally renowned ethics counsel so that you don't have to. Yes, instead of paying us for these, and they are for sale, you could go to friends in the practice of law, some of your peers, say, hey, what are you doing with regard to disclosures? And you could certainly adopt that, or you could spend the time to research all this and write your own. But we've done it for you. It's ready to go. And our templates come to you in zip files so that you can easily attach them to your existing representation contingent fee agreement, and then use our overall package to have this discussion with your client. So one other benefit, the insurance company, the international renowned insurance company, Swiss Re, and many of you may have your professional liability coverage with Swiss Re. They are a major provider of lawyers' liability insurance, professional liability. You will be getting an email upon renewal that Swiss Re has is offering a 10% discount. That's right, 10% discount off of your professional liability insurance for having adopted our trial lawyer protection packet. That's how powerful this is. So look at the bottom of this email, see a link, take a look at our trial lawyer protection packet, and then if you buy it, it has to be used to save you time and money. But the time you invest, the short time you invest in understanding how powerful this is and what it can do for you and your staff in covering these issues with your clients will be well spent. And once you've got it, you never have to pay for it again. And everybody in your firm can use it. So watch for the next videos as we continue our theme on time in 2021 across the SPI group, which is Settlement Professionals, Plaintiffs MSA and Lien Solution, and our investment advisory, Settlement Capital Advisors. We'll be back at you with more time-saving strategies, tips, and techniques to make 2021 the most successful ever. This has been Jack Milligan, the founder, chairman, of the SPI Group.